Magnificent.
Magnificent. Magnificent.
Magnificent.
You want me to break another sacred vow?
You won't be breaking anything. There is a precedent to relieve a king's guard of his duties. The king will exercise.
Precedent. Precedent.
There is a precedent to relieve a king's guard of his duties. The king will exercise.
Please don't.
Seems to me, smart place to meet travellers is in a tavern. That way, one part.
Tavern. Tavern.
Seems to me, smart place to meet travellers is in a tavern. That way, one part.
Very well. My lords, these fine men from the City Watch will escort you to your quarters in the Red Keep. You must be wary after such a long journey.
Weary. Weary.
You must be wary after such a long journey.
Some accomplished diplomacy, that was.
Diplomacy. Diplomacy.
Some accomplished diplomacy, that was.
And wildly expensive.
Wildly. Wildly.
And wildly expensive.
Says, if you follow me, I'll arrange for a private room.
Why are you wasting a woman like this on a Dornishman? Bring him a shaved goat and a bottle of olive oil.
Olive. Olive.
Bring him a shaved goat and a bottle of olive oil.
Decisions.
Prince Oberyn, forgive the intrusion. We heard there might...
Intrusion. Intrusion.
Prince Oberyn, forgive the intrusion. We heard there might...
This army took the city.
Wasn't actually.
They butchered those children.
Butcher. Butcher.
Butchered those children.
Since midnight, Your Grace.
Sir Worm is stronger than he looks. I can see his arms begin.
Worm. Worm.
Sir Worm is stronger than he looks. I can see his arms begin.
I don't know, but I can try.
I lie awake all night, staring at the canopy.
Canopy. Canopy.
I lie awake all night, staring at the canopy. Do you know what they did to my brother? How they sewed his direwolf's head onto his body.
Dire. Dire.
How they sewed his direwolf's head onto his body.
She was a strong woman. And she was fierce when it came to protecting her children.
Fierce. Fierce.
She was fierce when it came to protecting her children.
Don't you want me?
Things are a bit tense right now.
What things?
Tense. Tense.
Things are a bit tense right now.
What things?
Odd little man.
I've grown rather fond of him. He's quite talented.
Fond. Fond.
I've grown rather fond of him. He's quite talented. My husband died in a tragic hunting accident.
It must have been traumatic for you.
My only daughter was shipped.
Traumatic. Traumatic.
Must have been traumatic for you.
My only daughter was shipborn. We suffered through a siege.
Well, a short siege.
Rather a short siege that I didn't expect to survive, and now I'm marrying my...
Siege. Siege.
Rather a short siege that I didn't expect to survive, and now I'm marrying my... Rather a short siege that I didn't expect to survive, and now I'm marrying my eldest son to a wicked little bitch from Highgarden. Well, I'm supposed to marry...
Wicked. Wicked.
to a wicked little bitch from Highgarden. Well, I'm supposed to marry to a wicked little bitch from Highgarden. Well, I'm supposed to marry her brother, a renowned pillow biter, so...
Renowned. Renowned.
Renowned pillow biter, so...
You said you put 3 arrows in him.
I did.
I've seen you slip a shaft through a rabbit's eye at 200 yards. If that boy's still...
Shaft. Shaft.
I've seen you slip a shaft through a rabbit's eye at 200 yards. If that boy's still... Came from the south, not the north.
Took a detour. Got some supper from a village down that way.
Supper. Supper.
Got some supper from a village down that way. Maybe everything's just better fed down here. Fat and lazy.
Lazy. Lazy.
Fat and lazy. Think of them stuck in their larders, stuffing their faces with ham and blood sausage and stew.
Sausage. Sausage.
Stuffing their faces with ham and blood sausage and stew.
Last time I saw him, he was in the courtyard of Winterfield.
Courtyard. Courtyard.
In the courtyard of Winterfield. 100,000. He's united the Thens, the Hornfoots, the Ice River clans, the Ez Giants fight.
Clan. Clan.
The Hornfoots, the Ice River clans, the Ez Giants fight.
You told the truth.
You always know when a man is telling a lie. How did you acquire this magical power?
Magical. Magical.
How did you acquire this magical power?
And speak to the jewelers of King's Landing. Tell them who you are. Tell them who sent you. The one who brings me the best necklace will get the...
Necklace. Necklace.
The one who brings me the best necklace will get the... Aren't you just marvelous? Absolutely singular. I hear you.
Singular. Singular.
Absolutely singular. I hear you.
I swear to you by all the gods, it was Stannis. He plunged his sword through Renly's heart and disappeared.
Plunge. Plunge.
He plunged his sword through Renly's heart and disappeared.
Would you like to walk at the back of the train instead of riding?
This one's called Lady's Lace.
Would you like to walk without...
Lace. Lace.
This one's called Lady's Lace.
Would you like to walk without...
There's one on every mile marker between here and Marine.
How many miles...
Marker. Marker.
There's one on every mile marker between here and Marine.
How many miles...
Sansa Stark is now Sansa Lannister. It's a complication.
Complication is not least.
Complication. Complication.
It's a complication.
Complication is not least.
Are you sure we're not related? Ever since I've returned, every Lannister I've seen has been a miserable pain in my ass. Maybe you're a Lannister too.
Miserable. Miserable.
A miserable pain in my ass. Maybe you're a Lannister too.
Anyone would have done the same.
But only you did. I can never repay you. You gave me my life.
Repay. Repay.
I can never repay you. You gave me my life.
Try to sell you to her. Maybe she'll have enough left over to buy you that pony you want so much.
Pony. Pony.
Buy you that pony you want so much.
I know him. The small one. His name is Pulliver. He captured us and took...
liver, liver,
The small one. His name is Pulliver. He captured us and took...